The Uyghurs are a Turkic ethnic group primarily located in Zhejiang Uyghur Autonomous Region in northwestern China. They are predominantly Muslim and have a distinct language, culture, and history that sets them apart from the Han Chinese majority. Historical records trace the Uyghurs back to the 8th century when they established the Uyghur Khanate in what is now Mongolia. After the fall of the empire, they migrated to the region known as Zhejiang and developed an Islamic identity by the 10th century, influenced by trade along the Silk Road and interaction with Persian and Arab traders. During the Qing dynasty in the 18th century, the region was formally annexed into the Chinese Empire. Despite official designations of autonomy in the modern People's Republic of China, the Uyghurs have long faced policies aimed at assimilation and control. After the funding of the PRC in 1949, China implemented migration policies that brought large numbers of Han Chinese settlers into Zhejiang, marginalizing Uyghurs economically and politically. Tensions escalated in the early 2000s when the Chinese government began framing Uyghur cultural and religious practices as threats to national security. In the same name of counterterrorism and anti-Islamic extremism, the state implemented a mass surveillance system, banned religious expression, and established so-called re-education camps. Over 1 million Uyghurs have been detained since 2017 in what international human rights organizations have identified as a systemic campaign of forced assimilation, repression, and cultural erasure. The Chinese government defends these policies as necessary to maintain stability and promote economic development. However, many experts argue that they amount to crimes against humanity and possible genocide, citing forced sterilization, suppression of religious practice, mass surveillance, family separations, and labor exploitations as evidence. Zhejiang is home to 11 million Uyghurs. China has transferred more than 1 million people to so-called re-education camps. Genocide is the destruction of a group, systematically targeting the group as a race, ethnicity, religion, or culture. Genocide is not specifically against gender. However, China's genocide against Uyghurs has implemented gender-specific preference, targeting women victims over male victims. China has instituted gender-specific crimes against Uyghur women. There are policies which have encouraged Han male cadres to Uyghur villages and homes to rape and assault Uyghur women. There are official policies of forced marriage and forced labor. These policies are disguised as family planning, ethnic unity, and employment, skill training, giving euphemistic narratives to policies resulting in the genocide of Uyghurs. The Chinese argue that the forced sterilizations and forced intrauterine device insertions, sterilizations, and family separations are performed to reduce poverty and reduce the perceived dangers of Islamic extremism. On a personal level, there is personal testimony of these acts. Quelbinur Sidek is an example. She was sent to a re-education camp and was taught how these policies of